never seen anyone wearing so much gold. But this isn't some crude display of wealth. Each item of gold is laden with meaning.
All right, Abusinya Mwakwa the Magic TV. If and then the first time you are watching the Magic TV, I will plead you please hit on the subscribe button. Nothing, and you drop your comment about the discussion that we yet to have. And for today's discussion, it's actually more of intellectual discourse, and then we actually have to pay attention and then get to know what I'm here to give. There is something that my attention have been brought to that I would like to share with you. I don't know if really you've also seen that. It's about a documentary that have been released a couple of days ago by the famous actor, the British actor Idris Elba. Now, in this piece of documentary that have been released, he was trying to give us a narrative, a message. He's passing a message to the Black society, Africa. Though he's one of them, because Idris Elba was born by a Ghanaian mother and then a Syrian father. But then he was born in the UK and he lived all his life in London. But then he's spotted more times in Ghana, meaning Ghana is his motherland, and then he can just take it away from him. Over the years, this man actually played a leading role in a movie called Beast of No Nation. And actually that movie itself plays a big role in the minds of the Black environment, and then it passes a message across. As you can see, the current state of Africa that we have in the military rules and then a couple of things. This movie that was released by Idris Elba as the main character actually passes that message across, and yet it is happening. But then he have also released a new documentary that he shot some in Ghana and also in the UK and India, United Kingdom, South Africa, and then a couple of countries that I might not mention. But then it's really very sensitive why actually he's talking about gold. Because as I said earlier on, this man having visited Ghana and have a couple of friends here. Now, he sees how the average Black man, I would say, struggles to even make ends meet. But then we seem to have this gold, we seem to have everything. Why then are we struggling? And for that, this man, I think, actually, he brought up this documentary, but the documentary is highly controversial, and actually, you can't just understand what really the message in that documentary means. But in my own view and perspective, I'm trying to understand that this man is passing the message across to the Black environment. And if really you actually haven't had the bite of this documentary, I would like you to just stay focused as I drop you a bit of it.
Now we're all assembled, it's time for the main event. The arrival of the Asantehene, King Otumfuo Osetutu II. And his entrance leaves little doubt as to who the boss is around here. The Ashanti have an old saying, that is, gold is king. And they're not kidding. In fact, I've never seen anyone wearing so much gold. But this isn't some crude display of wealth. Each item of gold is laden with meaning. These gold staffs, carried by the king's spokesman, represent old Ashanti fables. Elaborate gold swords symbolize the courage and strength of the Ashanti nation, while the king's solid gold bracelets signify his personal authority. The Ashanti believe their king wields divine power, and the festival is an opportunity for his chiefs to show their loyalty and give their thanks for his dedication to improving the region's prosperity. One by one, they come forward and bow before the king.
Yeah, Idris Elba in that video with 2482, you know, now he made such comments. Say, I've never seen a man wear such gold in the entire life. And who said would be a shasa gold, no, because 2482, the second a shasa gold, no. Now, why will this man say such a thing? I didn't think I just saw about a cat, Bibisa. And then he went further saying, sir, it represents power, not to necessarily mean that he's trying to show his wealth or something. It said to me, but then why will he say this thing? Somebody Kakachon, this rabbi is a Ghanaian, a very smart person, and he's trying to pass the message across. Why power when your people struggling? When your people are just fighting and then battling malaria, it is killing more than thousands every day. Why is it happening?
But it's not just the environment the gold industry can have an impact on. It can also affect us. This convoy is on a mission to fight what is public enemy number one for roughly half the world's population. Malaria. Now I know what you're thinking. What's that got to do with gold? Well, these trucks have driven from the headquarters of the local gold mine. Its managers noticed how many of the mining community were coming down with malaria.
You understand? I said to you, San Francisco and how it was built. San Francisco, gold, will be free, say be free, be mem has say at the core, you know, and on the build California and then San Francisco, according to that documentary.
It's incredible to think that the entire city of San Francisco came about as a result of finding a few nuggets of gold at the bottom of a river. The gold rush transformed California. It transformed America. I think it's fair to say it transformed the world. It marked a new era.
How San Francisco was built. Now, and it's saying during the 80s, ships not about Africa. You can see the video, it's explained everything. The ships not about Africa before that of the slaves do call them, no. Along the last time going on, no, or more packy ships na short the shore of the rivers, no. It's sure no, it's sure no. You can see say ships ni born a big car on them and then not assassinate and no sure no quite true. The ships near me, along the line, no, San Francisco for the Benya dream is okay. They say now those ships now nearby and were carrying gold. They say gold is not about the most expensive, I would say expensive substance beer. Say a toma a bit me at the Ayekrowe. And then they started digging at what the shores of the river, no, and that was San Francisco, California, on the through the documentary, that shores of the river was built by gold that was carried from Africa. Now, if you watch that documentary being released over YouTube now, at the latter part of the video say about the sea, I think say an hour and 7 minutes video, say about the sea, you could see say he visited the UK banks, gold stored at the UK banks, okay, gold, the good UK. You'll be surprised why he say UK doesn't mine gold, but then they have such a huge number of golds, a wealth more than billions of pounds. Now, I didn't know omomo gold na yena you two are nibi.
Until we reached what is without doubt the thickest steel door I have ever seen. Okay, Sarah, don't worry, I do all my own stunts.
It's a pretty heavy door, isn't it?
Nah, not really, it's all right. Right, after you.
So there you go.
Whoa.
Your first glimpse of the Bank of England's gold.
That is a lot of gold. This is really unreal.
What do you think?
That takes your breath away. This is like Raiders of the Lost Ark. About 30% of the world's gold is held in professional vaults just like this.
I honestly feel the pain that this man used to build this documentary, his words, and actually being a Ghanaian, I feel how bad he felt anytime he comes around this country and how things are actually being arranged in the bad way. That is what he's trying to say. Not necessarily because gold is something he haven't, maybe he sees like a common thing or something. No, this actually have a reason why he's saying that, and his motherland seems to have it in abundance, but then it actually haven't been used for the necessary thing that it's supposed to be used for. We actually here, we're battling, struggling for power, politicians going here and there, but then trying to gain power from the people, and the people actually don't have a better life. What necessarily going to make you the king or even the president if your people actually don't feel okay? Though you can convince them to vote for you, we can convince your mama to Obama, but then if they're not okay and the people actually perishing, the pain, when all the people die, who then and what then is necessary you gain power? What is the power? What is the essence of having that power? That is what the Idris Elba is trying to pass across. I am watching this documentary, actually felt so bad, and then the whole day and everything I so boring, because those in the diaspora, anytime they come around, they see our problems, and then they wonder how we can fix our problems with what we have, because what we have can even fix our problem in abundance. If it might fix problems, but then the leaders are the mindset. And they say, Atibene Abubetia and Tokwansi. I feel so very bad. And then me send me a video with you could see from my emotions. I'm not in myself. I see Ghana actually. It's lost. Ghana is not the same as it used to be, and then we don't really have a future, not really at all. And that is actually how this Idris Elba man feels. Go watch this documentary, and then don't watch it like for watching sake. Watch it from the Ghanaian's mind and the Ghanaian's perspective. My name continues to be Yalberni Jr. You can call me the Magic Man. I'm out.
Like, subscribe, and share.